Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So I'm back out here. I'm going to show you this Vevor chop saw that I got. This thing is a 14-inch, 3500 watt. I've used it a few times. I've only had it about a week. But in my last video, I cut all these pipes. I'm just going to show you some of the stuff that I cut with it. So I cut this 3-inch, quarter-inch wall pipe, and I cut through it really good. Pretty crazy. This is actually just some 1-inch gas pipe. No problem. I cut some half-inch steel rebar with it. And then I cut some quarter-inch aluminum right there. Cut that angle right there. And look how smooth the cut that is. That is a super good cut that it does. So it's super adjustable. It has a adjustment right here, which is where you can adjust the speed up from 750 RPM and 50 RPM increments up to 1200. So depending on the type of metal, is depending on the speed you want to run it at. And of course we have a safety style switch right here. You pull this to trigger it. Just plug it into 110. It has the adjustable angle right here. We can go 45 both directions. Of course, then we have the lockdown style vise. Put stuff in here, lock this down, crank your vise to tighten it up. I mean, it works just flawless. And then we have this out here where we can actually set our stuff if it's longer. We also have this stop so we can have adjustments and we can set and cut each piece of pipe or metal, whatever we're cutting the same length by adjusting this stop right here. That's very cool. Also has a stand here that sits on the table. So yeah, it's a 14-inch blade. This thing can cut steel, aluminum, stainless, pretty much anything. 66 teeth. And this thing has got some power. It really does a good job. I'll show you cutting just a little bit of aluminum here. But angle it down here. So as far as our angle, you just release this. All we have to do is turn it. And then of course this adjusts to it. So when you get to like a 45, there you go. And you just cut something off at a 45. Cut something straight, you want to put it back on 0. And like I did in my last one, every time I put it on 0, or you can do it on 45 too, or whatever angle. But I go ahead and square it up just to make sure, because usually on these things it's kind of hard to read the thing and make sure you're perfectly square. This way, with a little speed square, you know you're straight when you cut something. But yeah, it did a great job. I mean, it just cut through that rebar 1/2 inch thick. That's the thickest thing I cut. Other than this is actually 1/4 inch thick, but it's 3-inch. Really heavy pipe, and it cut that stuff no problemo. But yeah, I was pretty impressed with it. And then of course the gas pipe. This aluminum here is soft, but this thing works really good on aluminum. So I can actually just cut this piece of aluminum. I want to square that piece that I cut at the 45. So you can cut a 45 like I did here, and I also cut a 45 this way. Works just as good. So we're just going to go ahead and cut this thing off. You could actually cut it up like this or like this. Because you're cutting such a wide surface starting out, you're probably better off to cut it with it like this right here and just set it. Don't want to waste any metal, so I'll cut it right there. I forgot to put my little lock down here, and then you crank this in. But like that, and then it just cuts through that stuff and makes such a nice cut. A little burr on the end, probably because I was cutting a little fast when I was pulling down, but dropped off a little burr. But that's really good. That is so much better. The other saws that I have the rock blades, you know, that's made out of the grains, and they're glued together. And the problem with them is they cut way slower, and they throw a lot of sparks. This one doesn't throw any sparks, hardly any. There is, when you're cutting steel, you'll probably get a few sparks, but it's nothing like one of those other ones throwing a big shower of sparks across the room, because basically those other style, they're just like a thin grinding stone is what they are, and they're just grinding it in two instead of cutting it like this does. This is actually a blade. It cuts it. You can see the chunks that it throws out here. So if you got aluminum chunks, you just vacuum them up. If you got steel chunks, you can vacuum them, or you can take a magnet, clean up all your steel chunks. But you don't have all that mess and the dust and the smoke that you get off those other style blades. So this one works really good. I like it a lot better. And I had never used one of these before. This is my first time, but look at that cut. It's nice and perfectly square. A very nice cut. The cut is smooth as can be right there. Look at that. So instead of cutting, you know, a nasty cut like you would with the old stone style, this is so much better. I really am liking it. Take and just blow my shavings off here, my wood chips. This thing works really good. It also does have a lock, so when you want to put it away, you can just push this down, push in that lock, and there you go. It makes it basically more compact. But this thing is made out of heavy cast metal, has rubber feet. Let me move this out of the way. Big rubber pads here for feet on all four corners. This is like big heavy cast aluminum here, and this is like cast steel. I think it's, whatever it is, it's really heavy stuff. And then of course you can tell that it's really quality made, kind of a rubberized handle on here. But yeah, it's definitely better. And my other one was a DeWalt, but I will never go back to one of them after using one of these, that style that had that stone cutting blade. I just didn't like it. I mean, mainly because of the spark, especially if you're using this inside. I use it outside. I don't have much room in my shop, so I use it outside anyhow. I just bring it out and set it on this old table. Works pretty good for cutting stuff off when I need to cut a piece of metal. And basically what I do is I just cut stuff like this, the aluminum. If I need to cut off a piece of aluminum to work on a motorcycle, a different length of it, I got different pieces of it, thinner, thicker, some aluminum tubing. Here is some thin aluminum tubing that I cut, and it just cuts that stuff like it's nothing at all. Like I said, it did leave a little burr where it broke off at the end, but that little burr just break right off there. Want to wear gloves like I am here because sharp metal. Also wear some eye protection. But yeah, it cuts this stuff really good. That's just real thin aluminum tubing. But I love the way this thing cuts. I love the way it does rebar, 1/4 inch thick, 3-inch pipe. I can't believe it cut that as good as it did. It just, no problem. And then after doing that, then I go cut aluminum. So I've cut the aluminum a few times. I actually, on my motorcycle, I had to make a piece of aluminum yay long, drill some holes in it, and I wanted it nice and square. It was actually too long, so I cut off a piece, drilled my holes. It worked really good. This saw just comes in real handy. I did have just cutting with a grinder with a cutoff blade on it, an angle grinder. And I also do have a Vevor bandsaw, but the bandsaw, of course, is slower. It's harder to get a straight cut than this. This works a whole lot better than the bandsaw, a whole lot better than the old DeWalt stone cutting blade that I had in there. And this is a 14-inch 66 tooth. So really good. The blades are good. I don't know about replacement blades. If they have replacement blades, or you could buy pretty much any of the 14-inch replacement blades for these, should work. But super cool, guys. Okay, guys, so there you go. That is the Vevor 14-inch 3500 watt chop saw. This thing is just super cool. I mean, like I said, I've used it a few times. Used it cutting the piece of metal from my motorcycle. And then, of course, my first video, probably a week ago, that I put up showing actually unboxing it and setting it up, cutting this pipe here. That's where I cut this one. I'll post this and where you can see this last video I made too, but where I cut all this stuff, and you can see how this thing just cuts through it like butter. I don't have a lot of material to waste to do a lot of cutting. I do have some aluminum mostly that I use on my motorcycles when I need a piece to make something, but other than that, I don't have a big warehouse of aluminum and a warehouse of steel things to cut. But there you guys go. This is an awesome saw. I do have a discount code and a link below. So if you check out the link, the discount code is VEVT5. Saves you 5% off your order. So check it out, guys. If you're looking for a good chop saw, thank you all for watching Woodzman Adventures. Click that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon, and I'll catch you all on the next adventure. Right on.